Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, we're at part 2 of our Mortal Kombat 1 Nintendo Switch streaming. We're going to be working through story mode some more. And you know what? I held out for you guys. The other night, I stopped exactly where we're at. I haven't played story mode anymore at all. So we get to watch... Well, some of you probably have already watched it, but at least I'll be watching it for the first time with you guys. Now, tonight might not be as long as a stream as usual. Honestly, it's either till I get too tired, because it's been a long week. Hey, 1 kilos, how you doing, my man? Or, secondly, it'll be till my wife gets fed up and wants me to go to sleep. Normally she doesn't really care, but tonight, most likely, probably like in an hour and a half, I'm gonna be turning it in, but we'll see. You know, maybe she works longer. She's doing a little bit of work right now, and we'll see how that works out. But honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing how this story mode turns out. We were getting right to the juicy stuff. I feel like, you know, we were seeing the betrayals and stuff happening. So let's jump in, guys. Let's jump straight into story mode. We can chat as we watch the story unfold. We know the cutscenes are long. We have some time tonight. Hey, Jumping Bear. Hey, Ghost Cowboy. Welcome back, guys. So we were exactly here at Ancient Enemies. We had just beaten, like, the Test Your Might and this white... I forget her name all the time.
What are you?
He's a Terran. I am a Denian. Or I was before my Tarkot affliction.
Outworlders. Apologies. I'm glad
Topaz is with us as well. I'm trying to keep her happy right now. So how was everyone doing out there? As we evolve through the story, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what's up with you guys.
So, who's our femme fatale?
I am Ashra. Demon
Hey, Grovel, how you doing, my man?
Demon? You look human. Mostly. And what's a nether realm?
The monks covered that with us. Did you sleep through every lesson?
That one, apparently.
Nether realms.
Johnny being Johnny.
But real.
No shit.
I appear nearly human because I've purged.
Did you guys see
most
RGT's
from
video?
my
How
soul.
apparently he got,
When I'm
like,
done,
marked
the
as
last
too
vestiges
violent
of the
and
monk form
censored and
will
whatnot. What's really funny is our stream the other night didn't get marked at all, and we haven't censored anything so far.
I was part
Like,
of
we've
the
been working
sisterhood
through
of
story
shadow.
mode, like A through Z.
He wanted.
Okay, Topaz, you're gonna have to chill. Of course, we're not doing fatalities, so I assume that's why.
Him when I realized that I could not help him defile them.
And now he wants you dead.
Hey, Lionel, how you doing, guys?
I followed Quan Chi from the
Man,
nether
my
realm.
Metroid video that
He's
I knew was
building
gonna be
devices
slightly
that
controversial,
steal
but
souls
I
on a
thought at
mass
least would do
scale.
well. It
He's
is
testing the
dead
thirst
in the
of the
water,
dead that
man.
reside
No
in the
one's
forest.
watching it.
Why
It's fine.
steal
I
souls,
like doing these
Asha?
videos though,
To
just
harness
for...
their power.
I want to do
To
some
what
more
end, I
opinion
don't
pieces
know.
from time to time.
But I do know that
From
it's
time
to
to
aid
time,
the designs of
and,
another
like,
sorcerer.
There are videos that are just fun to make. You know, you're just talking into the camera for 10 minutes. You don't, like, obviously I researched some stuff, but, like, you don't need to do a bunch of research. You don't need to play 10 new games and blah, blah,
We
blah.
have a job to do. Quan Chi could lead us to Shang
You like the Metroid? I'm glad you liked the Metroid video.
Shang Tsung's a danger that must be dealt
Not
with.
everyone did, but a lot of people did. Honestly, the reactions were better than I thought they were.
I
Gonna
guess
be.
The eyes have it.
Hey, Flyer, how you doing, man?
Motion carries. Ashra, lead the way.
So, let's see what's up. I know, like, everyone's being a little too bro-y in this one. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine, it's cool, it's different,
Quan Chi is
but,
close.
like,
Emanations of his evil
you know,
grow stronger.
you meet this random chick, you beat the crap out of her, then she's like, hey, let's team up
As
and
I
be
fight
friends.
the evil it finds,
We're not
I
with Barney and
further
friends here.
purified.
Now I've done steps, so I'm all for self-help. But since when does a demoness want to be less evil?
I had spent eternity damned to the Netherrealm. I had assumed that's all there was to existence. But then I saw Earthrealm, saw Outworld.
Pocket Bravery and Last Fate. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go over the list of games to make sure, but I think we'll be playing
demons were furious at my change of heart.
Death or Treat or Treat or Death, something like that. I bought the physical copy today. It's upstairs.
But he mastered the dark magic needed for unfettered travel to my realm.
Yeah, Baraka is good. He's easy to pick up, but you know, for high level play, I feel that he's gonna be easy to guess though, because he doesn't have that many mix-ups. Like his combos are easy, but they don't mix up a lot of.
I've never met her.
Like he doesn't really have any overheads that are easy, so you've got to make sure to. Like, if you take Baraka, you've got to make sure that you take a cameo that has a decent overhead. If you want to play him online. Because that's Baraka's weakness that I can see for the moment in his moveset.
I'm ready for your contributions.
Oh, good morally. Get it, yeah.
Excellent.
My bad. Yeah, he's like a bro in this one.
I need yours as well.
Darius and I have been thinking, sorcerer.
Do not try to renegotiate.
I thought he was gonna say, "Do not think."
That you'll deliver.
That would have been like the awesome line. We've been thinking, do not think.
Serena's right. Because of Quan Chi's magic, my realm's people are no longer poisoned by sunlight. We've finally escaped the shadows.
Rest assured,
You know whose voice that was, right?
spells you will receive
I'm sorry, but
down the realm's government.
like I like her in some movies, but that
After the attack
she's
on
definitely
Earthrealm,
a standout
which would be called
in a
off
bad way in
if
these
Soul
voice
Stealer's
actors.
efficacy isn't demonstrated promptly.
Like she has way too much of a girly voice, and all of these guys are being like all like super evil, like I will destroy the world, and then she's like, "Hey guys, let's be evil."
Well, this plot
Sorry.
just got
I'm in an itsy mood tonight. It's been a long work week, man.
Kill hundreds of thousands. If he unleashes a battery of them,
Millions will die.
Yes, sir, my man. Part 2. Parte dos. Which is definitely not how you're supposed to say it.
This stops where you get off.
You heard her. Millions could die.
Hey, Ghost Cowboy. I off work near Boston, just ate some chicken, about to break out my Switch and play some Duke Nukem 3D Quake a little.
Why?
Wow, man, that's an awesome mix, and they play well in portable mode.
What? I can't.
Yes, there will be a stream tomorrow.
My life.
I'm gonna go get the. Oh, actually, I think I brought it down, the physical game. We're gonna play. What was it with? What was it with? It was with. I think I brought it down. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna Death or Treat or something like that. It's like a Halloween like action platformer.
Yet again, you evade capture.
Yeah, they said they'd fix it.
And now it appears
Me too. I'm curious to see how much they can fix. You're totally right, MKF. I'm sure they can always improve, but I am interested to see how much they can actually like fix. Honestly, though, I watched IGN's review today. I agree with a lot of the points, but I totally disagree with the score. 3 is like, does the game have problems? Does it have long load times? Yes, but this isn't a 3. And like, hold on, I don't want to miss the story, but
that we feed on blood doesn't make us evil.
Megan Fox, man, needs to do some work on her voice lines. But just quick before we get into it, I'm going to check out the moveset. Honestly, why Mortal Kombat on the Switch does not deserve a 3. They gave Gollum a 2, which is a game on much more powerful consoles that has no reason it shouldn't be running and is actually a broken game that you can hardly actually play. Mortal Kombat has long load times, but once you're in the matches, as you can see, we did it the other night. Like, is there issues from time to time? Are there some frame drops? Definitely, but it's a total playable game. Like, to me, a 5 would have been, like, based on their analysis of the game, if you agree with all their points. When I saw 3 at the end, I was expecting around a 5. And when I saw 3, I'm like, what? Like, anyway, they've given worse games much higher scores. And even, like, most of their time during the review was spent bashing, like, the load times. Well, honestly, it's iffy. Like, sometimes I agree, sometimes I don't. That I agree, Rocco. I wish the game was cheaper. However, you know, like, that I agree, but 3 out of 5 to me is a game that is so broken it is almost not playable. I'm not sure that's where we are currently. So, okay, we have Summoning Darkness, we have Hell's Pillar. So this is a quarter circle girl. So quarter circle back, quarter circle forward, quarter circle X. And Topaz has decided to grace us once again with walking in front of the microphone. Oh, dang. That however is unfortunate. I should maybe checked out a few of her combos. I wanted to try her specials first. Okay. So XX, new. Trying different normal combo, like combinations. Okay, Topaz, now you're really, you have to... Sorry guys, she's pulling on the wire for my microphone. You really have to stop now. Plus, okay. Now, okay, Topaz, you have to stop. She's actually getting me killed here. Okay, that's the next one.
I am one step closer to redemption.
No, that same thing. You don't kill a game because one voice actor is like, you know, like, you don't like the performance. Like, can you say, okay, maybe they shouldn't have, like, paid a Hollywood actor extra money to, like, be a voice actor? Definitely. But to say, okay, the game totally sucks because of that one thing, nah, not really.
My God, it's a soul-nado.
It's a soul-nado. That is awesome, man. I love the Sharknado reference. I'm sure Johnny must be the main actor of Sharknado in this universe, right? But yeah, so getting back to the cost, we said it the other night. I'm not going to get into all of it again, but you're right. Should they maybe have given a diminished price given the performance of this one? Definitely. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it's going to hit sales pretty quick. So if that's the only reason, like, you know, and think of it this way, you might get it on sale and you might get a slightly better performing version because they're going to work on a lot of the bugs. Swirl, hey, how you doing? Like, already this version is, like, the day one patch is already way better than the pre-day one patch. Because I played it, don't forget, I paid for the early release. I played it before you guys got to see me play it. And I've already noticed the difference between pre-day one and day one. Definitely. And, you know, like, honestly, the more I've been thinking about it, if I want to get into online play for this one, I might on Black Friday, if MK1 on, like, PS5 drops, I might double dip on it. But I'm gonna wait till it's on a major sale. Like, it has to be, like, 40% off or more for me to, like, double dip on it. Because if not, I'm sure I can still play online on Switch in the meantime. Develop my basic skills and, like, then just, you know, go for, like, the crazy fast load times for a better experience on PS5. Oh, dang. Yeah, I need to, I should have checked her combos. Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting move. Oh, we finally got our fatal blows. Honestly, though, I think it's gonna be Johnny and Liu Kang that I'm gonna start with. They're easy characters. I've been out of Mortal Kombat for a while, as you can probably tell from my terrible play style. But at the same time, I don't feel too bad because story mode is not exactly like you're playing characters that you're used to. Like, when I was playing Johnny, I was doing, by the end, I was doing pretty decent. But now we're, like, thrown into a match as, like, a character that I've basically not played at all. I don't really feel bad that I'm sucking. Hey, Alsfeld King, man. How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty well, and yourself?
I always feared you would be trouble, Ashra. You are not compliant like your sisters.
Oh, that's a terrible low time, like right in the middle of the speech. That does happen a few times. I feel, however, because the chapters that I played the story mode before, I don't know if it's because it buffers in some areas, but I feel like the second time I played through them, the load times were shorter. Now we're getting to new sections that I've never played before in the game, and it's like the load times are longer. We have to play more with her? I'm really not liking her. Ah. Hold on. Let me check a few of her combos. XXB, XY, YXX. Yeah, let's see. Like, her bread and butter is like YXX, XXB. At least we've got like 2 combos. Oh, that was a dumb... We're not gonna fatal blow here.
This has been a long time coming, sorcerer.
Yeah, definitely. We could check that out, MKF. Yeah, like, I think if they are going to put work, but I'm not sure how much they can do about that. But yeah, definitely I would work on load times. Because yeah, online play, I did try a couple of matches. Very slow. Because basically, you know, each set, you've got like a 30-second load time. But, I mean, it's not unplayable, but it definitely sort of like breaks the flow, you know what I mean? But this is something that's common to all the consoles. What I'm really disappointed that they did is that while you're waiting for matchmaking in this one, you yet again can't be in a different mode. So you can't be like in practice mode while you're waiting for matchmaking, which is really unfortunate. Because that's something that pretty much every other major fighting game has fixed already, where while you're waiting for matchmaking, you can be like in practice or in a different mode, meaning that you're not just waiting there looking at a screen waiting for a match to pop up. It's something small, but it makes all the difference, because then you don't feel like there's that much dead time. Like the 30-second load time isn't going to feel as bad if you didn't go through like 3 or 4 minutes of dead time waiting for a match to pop up. And eventually, if there's like a lot on the community and like match times always pop up after 20 seconds, it's not that bad. But right now, because like maybe not that many people have the game on the Switch, because don't forget crossplay is not enabled, like wait times can be like a couple of minutes. Especially if you're playing at off times like I have been. Topaz, you have to be quiet. She's like getting in front of the play screen. Don't worry guys, I'm putting her down gently, by the way. You guys just don't see it because my arm gets all the way to the ground.
That was unexpected.
No throwing cats here, don't worry.
Let's. This fight's not over. I'll defeat all of Quan Chi's minions.
We are many. You are one.
Ugh, we still have to place her?
Fight!
Oh, that actually works. XX into quarter circle X. That's actually a pretty decent, easy one. Like, it just feels like a good, easy bread and butter punish. Especially if you're close up. Oh, dang. I thought it was unblockable, her... I thought when we boosted it was unblockable, but I guess it's not.
Resistance is never pointless.
It's not that she's trickier, it's that... I'm not flowing with her combos, but... Actually, that one was actually not too bad there at the end, like the... Obviously, like, you can't live with one combo, but I'm not going to take the time to learn, like, 6 combos for a, you know, in story mode for a character that I'm going to play 6 times and then switch. And I mean, we're at our, like, 3rd or 4th fight with her, so we're pretty much going to switch soon. No! Yeah, we will. Oh, this is how Quan Chi becomes his past self.
Since that didn't kill you, I will.
Okay, that was a lot of stuttering,
He's
like,
too
neck
dangerous
to neck.
to let
But
live.
Liu Kang needs to question him. He knows Shang Tsung's plans.
Very well.
Well, clearly I underpaid for that. Did you know what it could do?
The legends never mentioned mystical powers. The souls of my ancestors live within it. They intend to guide me.
Just don't forget who gave it to you, Takahashi.
I won't, Cage. Now, let's get him to Earthrealm.
honestly, though, I hope they at least fix the hair color on the Van Damme skin. Like, that's my major one concern. Is, you know, my part of getting the big collector's edition was like, and I know it's not worth the extra price, but like, it was the fun of also getting the Van Damme skin, and the fact that he has white hair is throwing me off.
Report, Shang Tsung.
The Soul Stealers are under construction. Quan Chi tests the final components as we speak.
And the army?
Will obey your every command. Once it's
The Soul Stealer is shut down, bro.
I've also conceived a plan to break the Lin Kuei away from Liu Kang. Instead of defending Earthrealm, they will betray it.
Excellent.
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this is going.
And well, you will soon reap the bounty of what you've sown.
Oh, reptile. Topaz, you're being very annoying. Shao Kahn's moveset looks interesting. Like, I like the fact that like they have like his axe and no axe mode. Like, I saw it more the first time I fought him, because this time we fought him, I actually beat him pretty quick. First time I fought him was a little slower, but his moveset looks interesting. He looks big and slow, but he doesn't look as big and slow as he was in the other games. Partially because when he drops that axe, his moves seem to speed up.
Who are these Earthrealmers we're looking for?
You have their descriptions.
You can at least tell me why they're here. What they've done.
State secrets. Not for your ears.
Like, I find it weird. Aren't they looking for us? And didn't they see us at the tournament?
Yes,
so why does she need a description?
Just water, please.
Or are they looking for different
As you wish.
Earthrealmers? Because I think we're the only ones there, no? Or is this like a second part that we don't know about yet?
Ngadi are forbidden. You know their vows. Who told you?
Pass.
No one. I have eyes. As do the snakes at court who would cheer your downfall.
The Ungadi's rules are ridiculous.
And you can change them when you are Empress. For now, you cannot jeopardize your ascension.
Honestly, you wanna... Yeah, Shang Tsung, you just want to punch him in the face every time you see him. So far, every time I've seen him, like, you want to punch him in the face.
You'll fit right in.
You couldn't steal a more functional hat.
What? It hides your face. And honestly, it suits you.
I still don't know about
I love how Johnny's hat is like the worst of the bunch.
Look at it out there. It's like Mardi Gras.
Like, she's complaining, but let's be honest, Johnny's hat is freaking worse.
What's the word?
Go toward the stage, then right to the portal gate.
but there are soldiers and constables everywhere.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense.
Sure
She's like, give me a
signed up
description of the Earthrealmers. You saw them all at the freaking tournament.
That's why I'll create a
So far, Asphalt King, not that no, like visual glitches. And honestly, a lot of them look funnier than they look like game breaking. You know what I mean? Like, I've maybe noticed one or two like graphical glitches, but they fixed themselves up pretty quick.
We could use that diversion.
Good work, Sizel.
The last part confuses you. I'll see once I get there, Squirrel Swirl. I don't know if I'll be able to wait for you guys for the whole story. Maybe we'll continue this next week. Like, if you guys really like working through the story together, I don't mind, like, I can hold off over the weekend. I don't mind. I'm a patient guy. I've got more games to play than I have time to play them. So, if we want to, I can wait and we can wash through this next week. Because tomorrow I do want to play something different. Like I said, I wish I knew where I put that physical game. I think I might have forgotten it upstairs. I thought I brought it down, but I think I didn't. I think I put... yeah, I set it aside with the 2 new controllers I got. I set it aside saying, hey, I've got to bring it down, but I didn't. Now it's coming back to me. No, Topaz, you can't sit on the keyboard. You cannot sit on the keyboard.
I'll get him.
Move. That new Halloween game, Have a Nice Treat or Treat or Death, something like that. Death or Treat. I got the physical version. It's upstairs. I've been trying to remember the title since I started the stream, and because I forgot the box upstairs, I need to go get it.
How can you?
There is much you don't know.
Death or Treat?
Like what the general is
That sounds
truly
right. Death or Treat.
Surrender and I'll hear you out. I can't if you resist arrest.
You arrest me, he'll execute me.
Oh my god, it's the crazy eyes. There, so did you guys see the reptile crazy eyes for a second? Ooh. Ooh, he's got some nice mix-ups. Me likey.
My quarrel's not with you. Let me pass.
Let me just check his supers really quick. We've got Acid Spit. I hate, honestly, I know some people like it, but I hate the fact that they change the controls depending on which side of the screen you're on. I just, like, I'm so used to Street Fighter that always shows them to you left to right, that when you, this game that actually switches it up messes me up more than anything. Force Ball is front B, right? And then Wailing Fangs is back A. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Look, see, when you see his face, like, up close, like, you get the bug eyes. But that's just because it's not a pre-rendered scene. Like, there we're in the in-game engine, and you don't want to be close up in the in-game engine. I wonder what the fatalities are going to look like. I'm sure that's where we're going to get the really wonky, like, some really wonky visuals.
Insurrection from a Zaterran?
Although they're pre-rendered, right? Aren't they?
You misread my intentions, Princess.
Load time. Like I said, this is what, unfortunately, if they can do anything, the load times would be like the first thing I want to fix. Then the graphical glitches, but like the graphical glitches overall aren't game breaking. Even some of them are funny to as heck. I thought she got the fatal blow. Oh, There we go. Yeah, fatal blow. That was awesome. Honestly, like, graphically, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. It's not an official combo. There was a little bit of frame drops towards the end. I don't know if you saw on that last jump kick. It's weird, though, because I feel like we're getting more tonight than we were the other night. Topaz, stop, please. I'm asking you very nicely, kitty cat. You have to stop trying to move, like, through the mic. Yes, I love you too. She's talking to me. Come here. If you sit down quiet, you can stay. How many chapters are there? I didn't even check. Does anyone know how many chapters there are in the storyline? Because I think we're at like chapter 6 or 7.
Life as punishment.
Fight.
That was dumb. The computer looks for fatal blows like crazy. There. 40 chapters? God dang. We've got quite a road in front of us. What's turn invisible? Isn't it down up? The story mode cutscenes alone are like 5 hours. God dang, guys. We've got ourselves at least 2 more streams after tonight. Let me just make sure my wife hasn't called me. No. Oh, 40? You mean like individual chat? Yeah. Oh, you mean like 40 individual chapters? Most likely that. Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me.
Worry only about the Earth Realmers.
This is one of my movies. We get saved by a plucky comic sidekick.
If we die today, we die together.
Not comic, but definitely plucky.
Like, that's what I love about Mortal Kombat. They know they're cheesy, but they just go with it. You know what I mean? And it feels like you're watching, like, just like a good old, like, superhero movie.
Now that I'm free of him, I'll
no problem, Squirrel. Don't worry.
of Outworld.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
We're playing on Nintendo Switch. That Kenshi, I have to get what his different I just want to see what the different Kenshi assists are. That's, like, doing nothing different. I don't know if we have to, like, unlock the different assists.
It will make your defeat that much more.
Okay, that X to low combo though, like you the window for it is super short. Like you can't really wait to see if the first hit lands to try and do the sweep, or it's too late. Oh man, that one missed for the first time. Dang. He missed that one. That was a weird finish.
You won't silence
No,
me,
exactly,
General.
but it you have to own it. Oh my god, that was the crazy eyes again. Like, so far, Reptile is the worst with the crazy eyes. Like, I've seen it a bit on Johnny and on the other characters, but so far, like, Reptile has definitely been the worst, like, face-wise. Oh yeah, Tekken, man. I destroyed Tekken 1 and 2. Like when I was on PS1, Tekken 1 and 2, I unlocked all characters, all endings for every character.
By the Elder Gods.
Man, I would not put that game
He had a
down.
run-in with Princess Melina's inner demons.
She took my sight, but Sento, in its own way, restored it.
I am glad that Sento bonded with you. Though my hope was that the means would be different this time.
This time?
Forgive me, Kenshi. I misspoke. Go. The monks will tend to your wounds.
We found Shang Tsung.
Is it gonna cause drama when everyone finds out that like Liu Kang reset the universe?
He's neck deep in some serious shit.
Rest, eat, then we will discuss.
Can I also get a martini? Shaken, not stirred.
Like, I love how you see little bits of the old Liu Kang who, like, it looks like he's looking for his old friends. You know what I mean? Like, he's a god. Like, I find that
there is much I know.
it's weird, but Liu Kang's almost more relatable as a god character than he was as a human character.
A new deadly alliance?
Because he seems like a god who has everything on his shoulders, but he's just looking for his old friends. You know what I mean?
Well, so much for that martini.
It's like weird. I'm actually liking this version of Liu Kang. I thought I would dislike this version of Liu Kang because I thought he would become very cold and distant. And although he's been like Daddy Liu Kang,
You witnessed how I rewrote history.
because we know where he's come from, there's like this, you can see that he's like, oh, I like hanging out with my buddies.
And your work was flawless. Such would their lives have been had someone not interfered.
Interfered? What do you mean?
Both sorcerers were visited by this person. It is her intervention that bent the arcs of their lives.
Who is she?
Unknown. Her identity has been obscured from the hourglass.
Who could have that power? Is it Kronika? Somehow resurrected?
Impossible. Titans once destroyed cannot be revived.
Oh, okay, so it's not
Someone
Kronika.
else must have survived the previous timeline. Someone with a vendetta against me.
It is the only plausible theory.
Now,
You
color
must
me
determine its
intrigued.
validity, Geras. The fate of the realms may depend on it.
How long are we expected to linger?
Patience, Bihan. There are many demands on Liu Kang's attention.
Were he here, Father would advise us to wait without protest. But now he is gone, and I am Grand Master.
His teachings did not pass with him. They should still guide us.
Guide us, yes. Shackle us, no. We can't abandon tradition. Mind your place, Tomas. Father may have taken you in, made you one of us. But your blood will never be Lin Kuei.
And these guys are douches. I thought they were less douchey
Lord
than the
Liu Kang
originals.
can see you now.
But nope.
It is about time.
What's their plan to turn the Lin Kuei against Liu Kang?
Ying Fortress. His soul stealers are already under construction. You must destroy them and capture Shang Tsung before either can inflict harm upon Earthrealm.
We will leave immediately.
And we will join you.
You are not Lin Kuei. You would only hinder the effort.
Raiden and I are more than... We're trained differently. It takes years to master our ways.
You and Raiden have my full confidence, but you are needed elsewhere. Go to the Wuxi. The monks must prepare you for war.
By the way, Alex, yeah, I checked out the Bud and Spencer thing, but I sort of feel like playing that Halloween game more.
We must find a less
But it was one of the other options I looked at, and I'm gonna take a last look tomorrow at everything that came out just to make sure. If you're still here, by the way, because I know I'm late on answering your question. I wanted to, but I don't know. I got into some other train of thought.
Vision is what he lacked. He was blind to our superiority. We settle for defending Earthrealm when we could help lead it.
Our clan doesn't govern. It serves.
That is our past. It won't be our future.
Okay, Sub-Zero is the problem here. You love how ambitious Bihan is and he likes to growl. Oh my god, not Megan Fox again. Yeah, I know. Basically, Sub-Zero is this world's Scorpion, and they're both Lin Kuei.
As a boy, I heard tales of battles against your kind. I had fought them tall ones.
All Earthrealmers will soon know of Eternus. My realm starves, and it's coming here to feed.
Fight!
Ice Clone, okay, Ice Slide, Diving Glacier, and Deadly Vapors. I need to check my combos. YXX, XYX. What kind of kick combos do we have? Do we have anything that hits low? Yeah. We have BA, hip slide, hail damage, AA2. I already forgot the first one. YXX. God dang.
You've overcome me. Think again.
And he's got a lot of mix-ups. He's got some really good overheads. Got a nice, like, I wonder if the first part hits high or hits low on the double kick combo. It feel like it hits high and then low.
What is this?
Meaning that if that is the case, you can just crouch, you can crouch block it, but
none will escape us.
You still like the fact that his back one is back one or back two is like an overhead combo is actually really nice. Oh no, not again. Come on. What the hell? Oh my god. Why couldn't I strike? Dang it. The worst is I got it, and when I hit the ZR, it didn't register. I think I hit it too quick.
Test your might.
Come on. What the heck? What the heck? What sucks is probably the load time for the rematch on not Switch is much quicker. But I don't get because we didn't get to the end of the timer there. Maybe it's because I stopped for a second.
Test your might.
That time it worked.
Quan Chi's creation. Liu Kang warned about you.
Exactly. Ermac did that to Jax in the other timeline. Oof, we're past it, guys. Hope we don't have a dozen more of those to do. But the worst is it's weird because, like, that first time I had it at the top and I hit the ZR and it just didn't register.
To battle your dark magic.
Fight.
Only 10 more? God dang it, I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's back 2 that is the overhead combo. Got the fatal blow. Woo! Like, the mace hit at the end is cool, but let's be honest, totally unnecessary. The guy's already dead. He's got a spike through his head.
You're both unharmed?
We are, brother.
Good. After our years of idleness, it pleases me to again face combat.
I will be pleased when we complete our mission.
Who said that this guy should be Scorpion and Squirrel, eh? Would make more sense by the end of the chapter. We'll see. He wants revenge for something, I guess.
Be careful with what you're handling. We have no time for mistakes.
Still new messages. Oh, and Topaz has set up shop in front of my keyboard, which is a good space for her. Revenge and betrayal.
Working. I must oversee production of the remaining basins.
Does Smoke betray him because, like, he's a total douche with Smoke?
That's Quan Chi. The other sorcerer Liu Kang described.
Kuai Liang and I will capture him. Stay here. Do not let them activate the Soul Stealers.
Topaz is, like, on her back. No, you're gonna hit the keyboard, Topaz. Not Smoke? Like, actual... Okay, hold on, give me a sec, because Topaz is once again a center of trouble here. to actually hitting the keyboard keys with her head. Guys, you have to get up. Ugh, you have to get up. You can't sit on the keyboard, baby. She's angry at me. She's like, I don't want to get up. I disturbed her peace and quiet, so she's angry. She was like rubbing her head, but she was like hitting like the F keys on the keyboard. I don't want her closing any of the windows or anything. Betrays him. Now I'm like waiting for the betrayal. It's worse when you know it's coming. Like you can't see the hit coming. It's better when it's a surprise.
Yes. Our benefactor's guidance has proven most helpful.
If we break it, we'll halt their construction.
Agreed.
Like it has to be Scorpion that betrays him then, but like that is totally freaking awful. I like Scorpion normally. Like I like as a character, I've always liked Scorpion way more than Sub-Zero. Like I like playing better as Sub-Zero, but I've liked the character of Scorpion better. And that is a really nice cameo. The Sub-Zero hook.
Your failure was inevitable.
Bihan and Hanzo Hazashi, yeah.
This is so unnecessary. What I can offer you, you won't decline.
Unless it's your surrender.
Topaz. No, seriously, stop now. Like, I want peace for the last half hour. I shouldn't have said your name, because by saying your name, it got you all riled up. Yeah, I know. Hanzo Hasashi, yeah. It's all good, I got what you meant. Oh man, Shang's hair is white too. Like, even young Shang. Because that's young Shang. So young Shang's the one that throws the straight fireballs.
choice. I can give you freedom, or I can take your life.
Oh, that back, I like back 4 too. Back 4 is like a quick sweep. Oh, okay.
I had hoped for a worthier enemy.
Pass. She has been especially annoying tonight. Because this late at night I can't throw her upstairs, because since everyone's sleeping, like, I can't have her going and bothering the kids and everyone upstairs. Normally, as you guys know by now, like a normal stream night, I'd have already kicked her upstairs.
Perhaps now you wish to entertain my offer.
How would you know what I value? We're strangers to each other.
I know that you wish to break free of Liu Kang's control.
Once again, I want to
Gain your
punch
clan
him in the
unrivaled
face.
power. I offer the means to do both.
Ignore him, brother. He promises only corruption.
Grandmaster, I am sure you're asking yourself, can I afford to trust a man I have never met? But the true question you must ask is, can I afford not to?
Freaking Shang Tsung, man.
Who are you? Impossible.
You saw who she is. Of course, they can't just tell us, can they?
We both feel the pull of Liu Kang.
Chapter 9.
Once Outworld rules Earthrealm, you will be free to remake the Lin Kuei in any manner you see fit.
Bihan, don't listen. We must stop them, not
Silence, Kuai Liang.
But brother,
Obey your Grandmaster. Can you win this war? Soul Stealers are deadly, but they're not enough.
You only think so because you don't understand their true purpose.
Explain.
Emperor Ying built this fortress during one of Earthrealm's most turbulent periods. Enemies beset him on all sides. He built a great army to protect his empire. He built a second one to
So I guess
protect him
what
in
you're
battle.
saying is that he's gonna betray him because
This is Emperor Ying's
he's
dragon
like
army.
Sub-Zero's basically gonna want to join Shang Tsung, and Scorpion like refuses to do so, and that's why you say he's not in the wrong.
Impressive. But does this history lesson have a point?
These statues were constructed and enchanted by the great mages in the Emperor's court.
Scorpion is honorable. Exactly. Better to die with honor than
They are
live
animated by
coward.
fragments of souls. Once alive, they fight tirelessly, unburdened by remorse or pity. As our ally, you will be given command of several battalions. Few in Earthrealm could then resist the Lin Kuei.
But I like this reset, and I hope that like we go from here for like we continue on with this reset. I don't see how it ends yet, but I hope it leaves it open that we don't have to reset again. You know what I mean? Like we get to stay with these characters for a future game.
How could you? Father would turn in his grave if he saw this. He was a doddering old fool.
Sub-Zero was always Bihan and always ambition from all the other timelines. He's no different in this one, definitely. Like there's some intricate things about the person you can't change.
Because you couldn't and still can't face the truth. Father had doomed the Lin Kuei to mediocrity. Now,
yeah, Sub-Zero's always wanted to he's always wanted more. And that's what I said I love about this is although the characters are different, they're the same. Like every character you can recognize as the character they're supposed to be, even though theoretically they're not exactly the same or their relationships have changed. And that's the mastery, is to make it different but the same. That Scorpion is obviously Shao Kahn has to be a douche again. You know, he looks like a storybook villain, so he has to be one.
He is a feisty one.
Are you going to blather or make yourself useful? This Earthrealmer must be neutralized. Fight.
Oops. That is not spear, I guess. I thought it was front back. One? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I just missed it the other time. I just need his combos. Okay. So we have YXX, BBB, 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 yeah, BB. Mid. YXX is an overhead. We have a mid, BBB. What do we have low-wise? We have crappy lows. Okay. I guess down B is like down B or oh, hold on. Back B is a oh yeah, that's what I heard. It was like range is like insane.
Corrupt Bihan, but you won't corrupt me.
Oh, Shang Tsung's fireballs are a pain in the butt. Honestly, I like his moveset though in this one. He feels like he has better options than in the past. Oh man, he has the crazy eyes too.
Kuai Liang escape.
Now guys, I think this is going to be the last chapter we play. When we get to chapter 10, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. so that I'm in good shape for tomorrow's stream. But we will continue this next week. If any of you guys want to come and hang out as we watch the rest of the story, can't promise exactly which nights yet because it's always different. But definitely next week we will continue on with the Mortal Kombat 1 storyline. Hey, see ya, Grovel. Hey, Ricardo, how you doing, man?
I see.
Freaking Rain, man. Honestly, he's maybe the one remake that I don't like in this one. I understand that we have too many ninjas, and like they decided to make him a sorcerer instead. I love the story, honestly. Yeah, but yes, for you guys, I can resist, man. I'm like comboing like garbage. Worse, I'm not even using the teleport. That's a little dumb, man. I walked right into that one because, like, basically, he can do a fatal blow right through that attack.
Your scheme will fail. I'll see to it.
Has anyone played this? His hook seems better than in MK11. I don't know if anyone's played it enough with Scorpion to tell me, but it seems like it has a quicker startup. Like, it's always had a quick startup, but now it seems like it has a crazy quick startup. Yeah, Rain's moves make me think of that new Street Fighter character, the one that casts shit everywhere there with the cane. I forget his name, but like that's what he reminds me of, and I hate that character too. Well, he's like a zoner. He's like a dedicated like sorcerer zoner. Oh, is that Jax? Oh no, man. Not again. Dude, I'm spamming ZR. JP, you're right.
Burning me, you'll...
For burning me, you'll burn in the nether realm. That's right, baby. Burn in the nether realm.
Burn in the nether realm.
Fight.
I keep wanting the the long trip, but I keep hitting 4 instead of 3. Okay, the computer's learning that generally when honestly, I'm like not using any of my cameos. That's actually a pretty cool one. Oof, came close.
Or I'll scorch the rest of you.
I should check what the teleport is. I forgot what the teleport was. I know why I was trying to do it with 2, but it's on 3 actually. Okay, can you stop freaking throwing up on my face every time? Oh my god. Oh. It sucks that he has his fatal blows, but I do not. Oof.
A Lin Kuei's flame is not easily smothered. Split up! We must find him!
Yeah, the opposite of Two-Face. Rather than having like a vertical split, he has a horizontal split.
What happened? Where's Bihan? He's betrayed us. We're all in imminent danger. Letting Father die, forsaking Earthrealm, he's abandoned all reason. I knew Bihan's frustrations ran deep, but I never thought they could inspire such madness. We can't let his corruption spread. Whatever it takes, I am with you. Thank you. We may not share blood.
Sub-Zero ends up being a douche again. Uh-oh, here he comes.
Do your oaths mean nothing? It's your duty to obey my will.
Not when it betrays Lin Kuei principles. We won't sacrifice them to serve your ambition.
Oh yeah, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. Do we not get to do the fight? Like we have to watch it? I mean, it's a good fight, but still. Ah, here we go. Oh no. Nope. Misjudged that one.
Kuei Liang! Stay back. This is my fight.
Oh, his scar. Dude.
End this, brother. Embrace the future.
I want no part of it. You pervert all that it means to be.
That's why they did that. So we could see how he gets a scar. Wow, I'm dropping it every time.
You disgrace our family and clan.
Oh yeah, I can do his teleport in airbound. Ah, I did too high up. Ah, that sucks. I hate killing them on.
You are my Grandmaster no longer. What are you doing? Once he's exposed, won't you be made Grandmaster?
And MKF, you know everything. That's why your name is
Their
MKF.
loyalty to Bihan is absolute. They'll sooner abet his corruption than follow me. We must chart a new course. One that both honors our father's legacy and serves Earthrealm. Help me. We can't leave him here to aid Shang Tsung.
What are they gonna do? Oh my god, you're just gonna carry him? That's perfectly fine, MKF, man. I'm the same way. However, like, honestly, I played a lot of MK1 through anthologies, like, and then basically I got out of it till like MK11.
What have you learned?
Like, I didn't connect with the games when they started going 3D.
I made an important discovery. Her life essence, the very time crystals that make up her being, are not of this timeline.
Not of this timeline? How could someone from a previous timeline enter this one?
That cannot happen.
If that cannot happen, then what has happened, Gears? There are no other timelines than those that have come before.
All evidence points to the presence of a second timeline, which exists concurrently with ours.
Are we in the multiverse, guys?
Side by side?
Is MK becoming the multiverse?
Never in a billion lifetimes have I seen this. But that does not make the other timeline any less real. There can be no doubt that Shang Tsung's benefactor hails from it.
And who she is, why she's here, where she's from. All questions.
Yeah, everything has a multiverse now. But it's like the easy way out, because once you make a multiverse, you can do anything. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, it's like an easy way out to make anything possible anywhere, because like there's no rules once there's a multiverse, and that's something that's freeing, but that's also a trap and a problem too. And like the Marvel timeline is sort of suffering from that a bit. Like, going into the multiverse is interesting, but from a movie perspective where you want to connect to reality and you want to connect to the average audience member, it's asking a lot. And like I said, the stories are getting less and less rooted in a reality that people can relate to, like in classic superhero form. That's where I think we're having a problem right now.
I am to let no one pass.
I must see Her Majesty. She must call off her attack on Earthrealm.
Her decision was unwise, but she no longer seeks my counsel. And I doubt she's
exactly. And like, it's good for the comics, because the comics like have been going on for over 60 years, and at one point you have no choice but to reset stuff. But for a movie universe addressed to like people who don't have like 50 years of backstory to work with, it's
were I Ghadi, he would never have breathed the same air as the Empress. My palace sources told me he arrived out of nowhere and immediately had the Empress's ear.
He gained her trust by treating Princess Melina's condition. Tragically, she is afflicted with Tarkat disease.
Tarkat? The Empress must be beside herself. If Shang Tsung found a treatment, no wonder she embraced him.
I have shared this with no one.
Okay, we're gonna have to wind it down soon, guys. Ugh, I'm getting like uber tired.
Of course. Were it made public,
I'm like,
it would bring
when I
down
start
the royal
like
family.
getting like droopy eyes, it's time to start thinking of stopping it for
Emperor
tonight.
Jarrett's death,
I'm gonna wait till this
pain that
cutscene
caused
ends.
Empress Sindel has always haunted me. I failed the royal family once. I won't do so again.
Okay. We'll stop it here, guys. Like, I wanted like just that like interaction to stop. And we'll pick it up exactly from here. Like, maybe over the weekend, maybe early next week. So anyone who wants to continue on with us, like either between Saturday night and I would say Tuesday, we're most likely going to show up for another stream. And we're going to continue on where we're at. So as usual, guys, thank you so much for showing up, all of you. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. Sorry we have to cut it out a little bit quicker than we normally do. But I think we almost did 2 hours, right? Closer to an hour and a half, maybe. But I love the storyline in this game. And like I said, Switch version isn't perfect, but it's still got some decent stuff. I wish it was cheaper. Wait for a sale if you guys, you know, can wait. And but overall, just want to leave it once again with I disagree with a 3 from IGN. Like, honestly, based on what he said, I would have said like a 5-ish. All good, man. Nice vid today. By the way, I saw some fans were mad that Prime 4 won't be for the Switch. Great game still. I don't know it won't be. I'm just saying it feels like it's either going to be for the Switch 2 or it might be a cross-generation title. My biggest wish is that it's cross-generation. There's a build for the first Switch. There's a build for the second one that really like pushes it. But I just don't feel at this point it would be smart to release it on the Switch 1, given the fact that it's going to have a very short lifespan, and it's a great game. Like, the core fan base loves the game, but, and you know, I saw like someone argue like, oh yeah, but you're talking about a brand new console with a brand new like, you know, like a brand new install base versus an install base with 120 million plus units on the other side. That's true, but don't forget that if it's in the last year of the Switch, everyone switching to the Switch 2 is going to stop buying games for the Switch 1, meaning that you'll only be able to really sell Prime 4 if it's made for the current Switch for like maybe up to a year, and then people are going to start leaving the console. We don't know yet if it's going to be backwards compatible. And initial sales would be better on the old Switch than the new one. But if it's a launch title, look at all the first-party titles that launched with the Switch. You can still pick them up today. Mario Odyssey you can find in any store anywhere. And it's part of those games' success. It's that they come out with the Switch when only a handful of games exist, which puts a lot of attention on those games. And then the game sells for the whole life cycle of the Switch. Like, and so obviously initial sales would be lower. That I agree, because you have a bigger install base. Everyone already has their Switch. But the problem is like a Prime 4, you're like out of the 120 million fan like install base, if you get 2 million people that buy it within the first 6 months, it would be a major success. Like, look at Metroid Dread, one of the best Metroid games of all time. It had trouble breaking 3 million. You know? So it's not like, oh, a 120 million fan base is automatically means 120 million people are buying it. But anyway, that's my opinion. I can be wrong. I can be right. Time will tell. We will all see it together. And no matter where it releases, I'm pretty sure we're going to play it and we're going to have tons of fun. That's the important stuff. Don't need to be mad. It's just an opinion. I could be wrong. And the first whole part of the video is just me saying I don't want it in 2023. So you know what? Even if it releases for the Switch 1, I still think it was a bad idea to release it this year, because you don't want it going against a Mario and a Zelda. And us here, we're mega Switch fans. We buy like dozens of games a year. But don't forget that out of that huge install base, a major chunk of those people buy maybe 1 to 2 first-party games a year. And like I said, right now, if you have the choice, if you can only buy 1 or 2 games for the holiday season, and you have the choice between Zelda, Mario, or Metroid Prime 4, unless you're already into the Metroid Prime series, you're going for those other 2 games. I'm not saying it's the right choice. It's the choice that people will make because those are the series that everyone knows. But either way. And that's why I said, so that's why I separated the 2 points, by the way. Because even if it comes out for the original Switch, I still think it wasn't a good idea for this year. The video didn't say, hey, Metroid's coming out for because people only remembered the second point. The video isn't, hey, I think Metroid Prime is definitely coming out for the next Switch. My first point is, no matter where it's coming out, shouldn't have been in 2023. Second point is, I think it's more likely for the Switch too. Those 2 points are separate and could be equally valid. Anyway, was a fun video to make. I like making videos like that. It's too bad not many people are watching it. Hopefully, maybe it'll pick up steam with time and like get caught on or something. But if not, nonetheless, I'm going to do more of those. It's also unexpected from me because I don't normally do just those opinion pieces. So maybe if I do a few more regularly, people will get more into it and we can argue in the comments. Like if you keep it respectful, I love the arguments. I don't take it bad at all. Rage seemed like he was peeved today. Like he answered like about 4 different people, like saying like, he kept it decent, but like he was towing that fine line where I was like, ooh, dude, man, just don't insult people. Like, attack the argument, not the person. Anyway, we're done for tonight. I have to get out of here because if we keep talking about this, we're going to be here for another hour. But it was totally a lot of fun, guys. I always enjoy streaming with all of you. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.